All right, so today, as the targeted individual, we're going to give it a name as the targeted individual. So, again, it is a known abuse that what they're doing is emotional abuse, psychological torture, humiliation abuse, financial abuse. Not sure if I already said that, but we'll give it a name now. And again, it's called abuse by proxy. So we're going to go into that right now. So abuse by proxy is when an abuser, so a narcissist, when an abuser manipulates others to participate or carry out an acts that cause harm to a targeted individual. These proxies might include friends, family, medical professionals, law enforcement. So remember that these proxies are the enablers and the flying monkeys. So again, we're just giving it a name now. The abuse now for the targeted individual is called abuse by proxy. So it's very easy to get a lawyer to say the whole city was in on a hate crime against somebody and it was called abuse by proxy. Some are aware and some are not. So again, the flying monkeys and enablers. And again, some are pulled into a narrative designed to control and isolate the target. So again, what's really going on with me right now? Still isolated, still can't get an apartment, don't want to live in London, was trying to leave 2 months ago, keeping me captive here to scapegoat me and still target me, abuse me financially, and just watch and sit around all day watching. What's she going to do next? How is she going to get out of this? That's all I've had to do for 49 years while the narcissists get to sit there and do cocaine all day and drink. They get to get fucked up the ass all day too if they want. They get to do whatever they want. They get to go have sex. They get to lead a life of sloth, gluttony, and they get to steal from everybody else. So again, you're lazy, Lynn. They're going around town. So the smear campaign actually in the abuse world is actually called something else, but it's manipulation tactics, emotional abuse, false exaggerated stories. So the false exaggerated stories known in abuse by proxy by the main narcissists and the proxies, enabler monkeys, is actually just a smear campaign. But I'm guessing in a court of law, it would be called abuse by proxy. So again, anyone involved, let's see if this was a part of it. So again, just like the watchers paid to watch and report the targets, and they convinced the target's acquaintances to watch and report back to the main top narcissist. And anyone involved, constantly surveilled. And again, it's to increase anxiety, mental health. And then they also have child abuse by proxy. Thank God I don't have children. That's when the mom and dad try to, they talk slander the other parent, and then it goes out in the courts for as long as ever. It keeps going on and on and on and on. Just like if I was a trust fund baby, my court case that I'm missing out on since 2019, since I've been sober. But again, it started all when I got sober, but it started when I was a little kid. So again, I saw people driving by today, and again, my toilet right now in the hotel's not flushing. And I will tell you, I took a shit the size of a baseball bat again. I don't know how it would come out of me. I could hardly even get it out. But again, it's called constipation, and it's called narcissism, the leading cause of illness and disease. So 333 on the timer, I am divinely guided and supported whenever I speak, whenever I walk, whenever I talk and keep using my voice. The baseball bat shit, that happens to targeted individuals, but it could be happening to you right now and you won't know. And I'm not trying to be rude and gross about it, but again, it's because of people messing in black magic and spell work. Again, I can't flush my toilet. It's a humiliation ritual. Again, I just got it out, and I used a coffee cup actually because I didn't need a plumber. I didn't need anything because I didn't get any on my hand, but I got it out right away. It's showing me that there's scalar weapons being used on the toilet water in here because I just did a water prayer on it. It's never came to float over, thank God, because I am protected and it's not flowing over, but it's to show that there's being scalar weapons used on every device in here. My radio just turned on by itself to some stupid Nickelback song. This is how you remind me. I hate that song. No offense, but I'm an honest person. If I like people who create music and are singers, it's not my kind of music. I'm really not into theory of a Nickelback creed. And for my radio just to come on blasting that song sounds like an old psychological psychopath that would just, my radio just came on out of the blue. Then I went to go use the hotel phone, couldn't pick it up, no dial tone. No one's been in here. This is how sick this is. And again, whoever wants to turn my radio on, man, you better have yourself a good fucking punk song or a good any other song than Nickelback to fucking turn on when you turn my radio on magically out of the fucking thin air. And now I've called my storage locker in town, which has increased by $200, but I've never been able to go into it since the first time it was targeted. It was a real funny thing for people to move it from the inside to the outside. When I first called, it was supposed to be $7 a week, and now it's going to go up to $163. But again, in town storage mart, there is no phone number. So when you have to call four other numbers to get the main number, what is that telling me about corruption in London, Ontario? So I just put that out there now as well. This is what targeted people are unraveling. It went from ransacked, couldn't get it, had to throw out some shit. A couple people there helped me with it. Their faces looked like they were in fear. And then I documented it on my channel the night it happened. So it would have been October 18th. I left my apartment October 17th, slandered by the cop coming in, following me in. Again, the very much gang stalking cops outside when I was sitting in the sun the next day. Remembered I forgot my sweater, went back in. That's how it started. Someone stole my sweater. The maid said, "Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it. We'll call you if we find it." Well, I went into the hotel with the sweater and I didn't leave with one, and I only had one fucking sweater. So it's pretty common sense. And when you're sober, nobody can fuck you over. But you know what I'm really fucking sick of? People who lie. And I'm being scalar weaponized so bad right now. Necromancy and machinery all up and down where I'm shaking right now. Still people trying to give me a heart attack and a stroke. I must be like a Michael Jackson or something, eh? I can ask my rose quartz to protect me, and I'm not going to get a goddamn fucking plunger, by the way, because these people listen to me. They know the guy's off for a couple days now, so they listen. Oh, let's do this to her toilet now because the plumber's not in the hotel. This is how sick and psychopathic it is with these fucking retards. And I don't use the word retard, but I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's uses that word. I've never used the word retard. It's not my vocabulary. So again, something above or somebody out using weapons very much, again, because I've cleared out the toilet now, it still won't flush good. But again, they want you, like when I was a little kid, they took pictures of me cleaning up with the garbage bags from my birthday parties. I didn't have happy pictures with anybody, but the pictures my family left me was me picking up the garbage as a kid. Me with the garbage bag after I opened my presents. Don't you think a parent, if they weren't so lazy, could have picked up the fucking wrapping paper for you? Did they really have to have you pose with your garbage? And this was my face on my birthday, picking up a big garbage. That's wrapped in their energy as well. And the very first picture I have from probably my first Christmas, there's me with my McDonald's slippers. I've made a video about it before. And they've got me with all these toys behind me in wrapping paper. And I'm looking like I'm scared of something. And they're probably like, "Oh, that's when it came together. He. She could be our little maid. We can get her to abuse her. You can't have this toy until you pick up the wrapping paper." And that's what they keep doing to me here. So again, in the hotel. And again, they know everything about everybody, again, which is pretty creepy, considering they shouldn't fucking know anything about anybody in the hotel where I am, what's in my phone, what's in my mind. And again, my mind was hacked all last night. So if you don't think anything that I'm saying is real, my arms are getting weaker holding my phone. My neck is ready to fall off. There's scalar weapons being used all up my back. And the great thing about it all with me is I don't need the mental work, but they can keep mind hacking me. I'm so hungry I can eat at Arby's in my dream last night. It was disgusting, by the way. That means that he's in my mind doing something. So an illegal operation by hacking people's minds. And it was very real. And then he kept talking to me when I woke up again, like my pet monster right in my fucking ear. But again, it's not just him. There's other people doing it as well. So I'm going to keep speaking. This is very much the life of a tortured individual. Keep in mind, while I'm being financially abused and made to look like Molly made on a medical retirement, again, scalar weaponized to death. The proxy abuse by proxy is really just everything that's just happened to me. And again, you can do the proxies as the flying monkeys and the enablers. And I'm so grateful I don't have a kid, because I couldn't imagine going through that torture and being in a court case like that forever. But I will say that I guarantee there's a lot of money coming my way, because the universe rewards people that would share that money with anybody that needed it, right? Not greedy and selfish like the narcissists, holding their mask on, still torturing somebody mad. She knows. but they can't look at you, but it's still your fault. Imagine being that fucking ignorant, man. At 80 years old, you're still holding on to the fact that you think you're a great fucking person and you're going to target one fucking person. Even when I'm unraveling it all, you're going to sit there in your fucking conceited, self-absorbed little fucking treehouse, and you're going to hold on to it and then watch and go, I can't believe how is she making herself out of this. There's nothing fucking funny about this. And again, it's called humiliation abuse, man. And again, I will be getting back my 10 grand that I'm on a loan of right now because the universe will reward me for that. And again, I am manifesting money right now because it is just energy. So the more people that keep sending me hate, remember, I'll expose you like a motherfucker. I don't have to. I know people can't look me in the eyes when they stab me in the back. And the ones that can, you're even fucking worse. Remember that. But it's only cowards that do this shit, right? Because once you unravel them and you're not in fear because you're sober, so again, nobody can fuck you over. Think of all the other people that are homeless right now. Remember the thing about the targeted individual that I went over yesterday? The whole goal of these morons is to make you fucking mentally ill, take yourself out of life, kill yourself, like I almost did before I went to jail because of somebody. And I was very suicidal, by the way, when I was in jail. When I got framed, I actually had my one phone call and I kept telling the ladies that I wanted to kill myself. Are you going to be okay? Do you have any friends? And it turns out 11:22 on the timer. Even if I did have any friends, and I'm pretty sure I still do, these jackasses have hid everything in my phone. So if anyone's ever texted me, I wouldn't know. It's that bad that they isolate you. I was going to go to Costco today, and then I can feel when the energy is about to hit me. That's the whole collective. They don't want you to go anywhere, because they just want you to sit there and do nothing like them. So again, me talking, me speaking, again, can't do spell check. They are still dominating over my phone. It's really fucking gross and creepy. It's like they own me, and that somebody set me up with a criminal ring, because again, I've had perverted guy in my ear all day, perverted. Like I'm some little monkey for this, like a prostitute for this fucking guy. Proxy prostitute. Abuse by proxy prostitute. Yet I'm celibate. But it's very uncomfortable to keep feeling like you're being watched even when you're having a bowel movement. And I couldn't. I was constipated, and the size of a baseball bat coming out of you, that's when you know something's wrong. And again, that's everybody's negative energy again. The narcissist refusing to heal. Narcissism being the leading cause of mental illness because they're mental. Schizophrenia that they're throwing on to everybody else, still claiming, oh, no, she's crazy. Yeah, we don't know what happened to her. But I have mail fraud and I have everything. My Facebook's stolen. And when somebody's dominating over everything about you, it means you're awesome. It means you're fucking awesome. So if you're going through anything like this in the planet and you're 49 years old and you're looking back thinking, how the fuck am I still alive? It means because you're fucking awesome. You're powerful. You're amazing. And you're going to keep using your voice. And no matter if it sounds gross, like talking about bowel movements really isn't my thing. But I will tell you, a couple Christmases ago, someone must have been sending me a lot of hate as well, because what is happening to me when that happens, it's like living with 8 narcissists right in your direct space. So it very much means to me that people are doing spell work. It's the scalar weapons again, the nanobots, the chemtrails. Again, I'm still shaking on the fucking bed. And again, these motherfuckers are still trying to give me a stroke, a heart attack, lose my voice, and I won't. Because again, I am a chosen one because I chose myself. And when you believe in a higher power, you're always supported. So again, these guys aren't supported because they play with spell work and they play with people's lives. So again, it's going to be the narcissist demise. That's what's coming right now. I hope where you are on the planet, you can keep speaking your truth. Hopefully it's not about bowel movements, but it's to explain the size. You wouldn't have one like that. That's all somebody's, narcissism being the leading cause of illness and disease. So again, they're sending you that hate thought, and that's what's either going to make you constipated, or when I lived with one for a couple of years, I had diarrhea every day for 2 years. So it can go either way. And that's how gross they are. These people are watching, monitoring me. Everything I say, they fucking know. So again, the toilet, the guy in my ear is like, just go get a plunger, Lynn. That's how they talk to me now. So watching me, they want me to go get a plunger so they can watch me work. So remember where you are. That's called abuse by proxy in another spectrum of employment, finances, emotional abuse. Gang stalking is a form of human trafficking. And again, humiliation abuse. Because these fuckers refuse to heal. 1444. I am divinely protected now, and so are you wherever you are on the planet. And I will keep speaking, and I hope you keep rising wherever you are with the weapons being used on you, the illegal government, and everything that you're going to just keep unraveling because you're a confident woman or man now on the planet, because we rise and we look into their eyes, but we open our third eye, and then we can really see the big picture. Namaste wherever you are on the planet.